Hi everyone, it's Johnny Seed here again, and today is my birthday! Well, it's not actually my birthday for another couple of hours, and if you're watching this any time after the 13th, then it won't be my birthday either. But anyway, so I was wondering about what music was popular in the week I was born, back in 1970, and whether or not the music that was in the air at the time had any influence on my musical tastes later in life. So what I've decided to do is I've discovered this website called the Official Charts. Yes, they do still do charts. I didn't really realise that. I wonder if Bruno Brooks is still involved. So we have here the Official Charts website, and you can see what's in the charts at the minute. Should we just have a look and see if I've heard of any of these songs? Okay, number one is a song called Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. I know that person, I don't know the song. Sweet But Psycho by Ava Max. Nope, don't know that one. Without Me by someone called Halsey. No, don't know that one. The Power of Love by Dalton Harris featuring James Arthur. Now I wonder which Power of Love that is. Is that going to be Huey Lewis in the News, my favourite song of the 80s? Is it going to be Frankie Goes to Hollywood? I think maybe, considering it's Christmas. Or the other one by, what's her name? The Power of Love by Jennifer somebody? Anyway, the third one that was called The Power of Love from 1985. And Thursday by Jess Glynn is at number 5. So yeah, I've not ever heard of any of those songs. Good to see there's no Slade in there or any of that stuff. It's all new music, which is fantastic. Anyway, let's stop pissing about. We'll start off with the top 40 singles charts from the week of the 13th, which is my birthday, 1970. And so we're going to go in from the bottom. Okay, and I'll just read through these and I'll tell you which ones I've heard and I like. Right, Ruby Tuesday by Melanie, that's the Stones song, that's pretty good. Baby I Won't Let You Down by Pickety Witch, don't know that one. Paranoid by Black Sabbath was still in the charts. Looks like it got to number 4, so yeah, Paranoid, excellent. Right, The Tip of My Fingers by Des O'Connor. If you're not familiar with Des O'Connor, look at you. Alright, Lonely Days by the Bee Gees. I don't know that one. Me and My Life by the Tremolos. I know the Tremolos, I don't know that song. Amazing Grace by Judy Collins. Nope, don't know that one. Deeper and Deeper by Frida Payne. No, don't know that one. Ape Man by the Kinks, one of my favourite Kinks songs. So that had been in the charts around the time I was waiting to emerge into the world. We're at the Band of Gold by Frida Payne. I think I know the song Band of Gold even. But whether or not I know that particular recording, I don't know. Heaven Help Us All by Stevie Wonder, I'm not familiar with. Snowbird by Anne Murray. Don't think I know that one. Patches by Clarence Carter. Nope. War, What Is It Good For? By Edwin Starr. Okay, I've heard that one. My Way by Frank Sinatra. Yeah, not a bad song, I guess, but you know. New World in the Morning by Roger Whittaker. Is that whistling, I guess? What was he going around in 1970? Wow, I thought it was more late 70s than that. Anyway, San Bernardino by Christie. Don't know that one. Whole Lotta Love by CCS. That was the theme from Top of the Pops that they were using at the time. Maybe that's where I got my love from Led Zeppelin from. Probably was actually, because I would have grown up hearing the Top of the Pops theme, Whole Lotta Love, quite a lot every week, really. All right, Woodstock by Matthews Southern Comfort. Don't know if I know that one or not. It does sound vaguely familiar. It's a Shame by the Motown Spinners. Don't know. It's Wonderful by Jimmy Ruffin. Don't know. Broken Hearted by Ken Dodd. Oh, the recently deceased Ken Dodd, who's gone to join his dad's dog in heaven. Lady Barbara by Peter Noon and Herman's Hermits. Not familiar with that one by Peter Noon and Herman's Hermits. Julie, Do You Love Me by White Plains. Nope, don't know that one. Blame It on the Pony Express by Johnny Johnson and the Bandwagon. I've never heard of in my life. That was at number 15. Okay, 14, I've Lost You by Elvis. Nope, not to that one. Indian Reservation by Don Fardon. Number 13, I think I've only recently heard this song, or at least seen the video for it. Possibly yes. Okay, number 12, Ride a White Swan by T-Rex. I do like that song very much. Number 11, Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix. Just coming out of the top 10. Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, of course, naturally, big Jimi Hendrix fan, so good to know that one was, in the charts when I was born. Okay, number 10, You've Got Me Dangling on a String by Chairman of the Board. I do not know. My Prayer, Jerry Monroe at number 9. Never heard that one. Don't know what it sounds like. Number 8, Nothing Rhymes by Gilbert O'Sullivan. No, I know who Gilbert O'Sullivan is, but I don't know that song. Home Loving Man by Andy Williams. Nope. Whoops, looks like I missed out. Number 6, Grandad by Clive Dunn. Don't know how I missed that. I'll Be There by the Jackson 5. Oh, yes, I know that song. Not crazy about it, to be honest. And I also managed to miss out It's Only Make Believe by Glenn Campbell. Definitely getting old. Cracklin' Rosie by Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond's alright a little bit. You know, there's a couple of his songs which I think are okay. Don't really know that one though. Number 2, we have When I'm Dead and Gone by McGuinness Flint. I've never heard of that song in my life, even though it was number 2. And number 1, I Hear You Knocking by Dave Edmunds was the number 1 song in the UK when I was born. Yeah, I've heard it. I wouldn't say I've listened to it since then. So out of the top 40, not that many. Voodoo Child and Jimi Hendrix and Voodoo Child and Black Sabbath Paranoid, probably the 2 standout tracks, I would say, and a whole lot of love, possibly, yeah. But no, out of 40 songs, or an 8-man by the Kinks, obviously. Yeah, out of 40 songs, only really a handful, maybe 10 or so, which I'd say I've listened to subsequently. So maybe not as far as the pop charts go. Not really had much of an influence on my later listening. But let's have a look at the album charts and see if we get any difference. Okay, right, so for some reason we've got a top 59. Well, why not? Okay, and coming in at number 59, Cosmo's Factory by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Definitely an album and a band which I'm very, very fond of. So, number 58, Abbey Road by the Beatles was still in the charts after an amazing 63 weeks. Formerly number 1. So just hanging on in there. Yeah, Abbey Road, of course. Get Your Yah-Yahs Out, the Rolling Stones in concert. Number 57. Yep, okay. So looking better on the album charts already. Sgt. Pepper was still in the charts. It'd been there for 81 weeks when I was born. Wow. So that was at number 56. And number 55, 2001, A Space Odyssey, original soundtrack. Okay. With Love by Dennis O'Connor. No, With Love by Des O'Connor. Really, if you've never heard of Dennis O'Connor, please keep it that way. Oliver! Exclamation mark. Original soundtrack. That's got the tunes by this person here. Got to Pick a Pocket or Two, etc. Alright, Untitled by the Byrds. I actually don't know that one. Cruel Sister by Pentangle. Oh, interesting to hear see Pentangle was in the charts. Probably not surprising though, although that had only got to number 52 after 2 weeks in the charts. So, and it doesn't say that was straight in at number 52. Okay, number 51 anyway. Daughter of Time by Colosseum. Never heard of that one. Does anybody know it? Sounds interesting. Elvis Golden Records. Looks like a compilation. At number 49. Okay, Sunflower by the Beach Boys is in the charts, and it'd only been on the charts for 3 weeks, so that must have been quite new. It was already going down the charts. Alright, The Magic of Val Doonican. If you've never heard of Val Doonican, how can I describe him? He was Irish, I think, like an Irish version of what's that guy called? Not Andy Williams. Oh, not Pat Boone. Pat Boone! Yes, he's like an Irish Pat Boone. Right, where are we up to? Number 47, Val Doonican. Okay, yeah. Right, number 46, number 46, The Greatest Hits of Frank Sinatra. Number 45, After the Gold Rush by Neil Young, one of my favourite albums. So, yeah, good to see that in the charts when I was born. Definitely a huge favourite, that one. More Andy Williams, doing his Sound of Music. Andy Williams, I quite like his song, his version of what's it called? I love you, baby. That one. Is that what it's called? And if you can't, alright, I love you, baby. The Manic Street Preachers did a good version of it as well. Okay, oh my god, Chunga's Revenge by Frank Zappa was in the charts. That's great to see. It'd been out for a week, and it's straight in the charts. So yeah, Zappa. So yeah, I'm definitely more skewing towards the album charts than the pop charts. And Atom Floyd Mother was still in the charts, so it'd only been in the charts for 9 weeks, and it was already going down, unfortunately. It was at number 42, after previously being at number 1. Okay, the Greatest Hits Volume 1 of Johnny Cash is at number 41. Okay, Easy Rider original soundtrack, which I have somewhere. I've shown it in my soundtracks video. Go and check that out. Right, The Jungle Book original soundtrack, Disney. My Way or Else by Frank Sinatra at number 38. Cliff Richard, let's just skip over Cliff, shall we? Motown Chartbusters Volume 3. I think I've seen this in a charity shop somewhere. I should have picked it up, shouldn't I? That was number 36. At number 35, Confessions of the Mind by the Hollies. Don't know that one. Sounds a bit serious. Was it a concept album? Alright, The Magic of Christmas by George Mitchell Minstrels. Oh dear, I hope they weren't of the multicoloured variety. Ugh. That's a period of British music we need to forget about rapidly, I think. Whoops, looks like I got distracted by that racist Christmas album and I managed to miss out Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. Okay, Greatest Hits, Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass. So this is where my partial love of Tijuana music comes from. It was in the charts, number 32. And The World of Johnny Cash, so that's 2 Johnny Cash albums in the charts. This one was at number 31. Right, into the top 30, and we have Stephen Stills by Stephen Stills. Okay, that's new in, number 30. Oh, and Paranoid by Black Sabbath was in the charts. Going down, though, at number 29. It had previously been at number 1, and been in the charts for 13 weeks. Candles in the Rain by Melanie. Nope, don't know the album. The Greatest Hits by the Beach Boys on Capitol Records was at number 27. And at 26, A Question of Balance by the Moody Blues. I haven't heard the album. Is it any good? Should I listen to it? And The Best of the Seekers, which I think I own, actually, that copy. I think I picked it up recently, actually. That same one on Columbia. Or was it on a different one I had? Anyway, I picked up a Seekers album. I Who Have Nothing by Tom Jones. Wow, that's at number 24. Alright, Nana Muscuri, I think one of my mum's favourite singers. And she is number 23 with her album Over and Over. Right, Sweet Baby James by James Taylor. I've not heard any James Taylor, I don't think. Maybe a little bit on the, I don't know, smooth, not smooth, what do you call James Taylor? Easy, easy country. Maybe I should check him out, don't know. What did I think? The Glenn Campbell album by Glenn Campbell. I heard somebody played me a video of some very early Glenn Campbell doing some picking, and it sounded amazing. So maybe I should maybe I should check out some Glenn Campbell. All right, number 20, Abraxas by Santana. I think I've heard that album. Yeah, possibly. Anyway by The Family, number 19. I've never heard the album. I've never even heard the band called The Family, but they were in the top 20. Okay, and another Johnny Cash, 18. He was all over the charts in 1970, Johnny Cash, with the Johnny Cash Show. And I managed to miss out the Paint Your Wagon soundtrack. Yep, I think I need my eyes testing. Right, number 16, Deep Purple in Rock. Great album, one of my favourite albums. So yeah, definitely the album charts are definitely. Air Conditioning by Curved Air. I think I may have heard that. I'll have to check it out. Curved Air sounds familiar. Or am I thinking of something else? I'll do some research in the edit and tell you. Right, Let It Be by the Beatles. After 30 weeks, it was going up the charts and it was at number 14. And at number 13, Can't Help Falling in Love by Andy Williams. Yeah. And Something by Shirley Bassey. They couldn't think of a name for it, so just call it Something by Shirley Bassey. Was at number 12. New Morning by Bob Dylan. Nope, I have not heard that. And another Andy Williams. Christ. Andy Williams Show is at number 10. And Frank Sinatra's Greatest Hits at number 9. So, I think you're getting the idea here. There's a lot of easy listening mixed in with some absolute classics for 1970. Which I think probably just about sums up my listening taste now. So, yeah, destined for charity shops anyway, half of these records. Where were we? Number 8, Emerson, Lake and Palmer by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I have to confess, I have not heard the album. And the Johnny Cash at St Quentin, that's number 7, and that's the copy I did pick up the other week for £1, and it'd already been on the charts for 70 weeks. My lord. Okay, and then number 6, The Sound of Music soundtrack, and look at that, it'd been on the charts for 298 weeks. Right, so it's going up. Whew. Right, okay, so top 5 albums in the week I was born were: number 5, Led Zeppelin 2. Yes. Excellent news. And at number 3, Motown Chartbusters Volume 4. Yeah, so Led Zeppelin 2, sorry, going back to Led Zeppelin 2, had been in the charts for 59 weeks, and it looked like it had going back up the charts, and it had previously been at number 1. Motown Chartbusters had been on for 9 weeks, and it previously had been at number 1, and it was coming down. So I wonder what was on Motown Chartbusters. I might have to have a look at them. Alright, number 3, Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon & Garfunkel. Yeah, I've kind of, I don't know about Simon & Garfunkel. There's some of the stuff on there I really like Cecilia, Baby Driver, and there's other stuff I just can't really listen to anymore. I mean, I had a greatest hits on tape years ago, and I don't know, that song, just Bridge Over Troubled Water, just bores me a little bit now. Alright, so the top 2, what were the top 2 albums that were around? The best-selling albums in the week I was born. At number 2 we have Led Zeppelin 3! I don't know why I get so excited. Well, I do, because it's probably my favourite. Probably one of my favourite albums. Yes, this, that, and Physical Graffiti. I think Led Zeppelin 3 would probably be my second favourite Led Zeppelin album. Or was Led Zeppelin 2? I don't know, but they're both in the charts anyway, so who cares? And number 1, the most popular, biggest selling album in the week I was born was Andy fucking Williams again and his greatest hits. Oh, well played to Andy Williams though. Yeah, 1970 was probably his year. So, okay, right. Whew. So that was it. That was the rundown of the singles and albums charts from 48 years ago today. Or this week anyway. Oh, Christ, I'm old. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. What do you think? Do you think the music that was around when you were born has influenced your taste later on, or is it just like an era that you can't stand to listen to? Or is there anything on here which you think is fantastic? Okay, right, thank you very much for watching, and come back next time for another video, and subscribe please if you like, and I'll see you next time, and bye!